Hi. I I know it's like slightly early. I guess it's like 60 seconds early. But I need to turn the sound down. Oh my god. It's absolutely blaring. I wish I could show you guys Chive right now. She's being so cute. But she's sitting in my lap instead of sitting in her bed. So I cannot show you her being very, very cute. Yeah, she is, as you can see, not here. My camera also is like off center. But, you know, hopefully she'll come join us soon. Or one of them will. I feel like there's a higher probability with two of them. But their food just went off, so we might not see them for a minute. I have to remember what the fuck we were doing and how to play the game, because I simply don't remember. Oh, right. I was holding on to my skill points because I'm a crazy person. My novelty check. Okay. I have a map now. I say map really lightly for describing what this is. Okay, so what were our tasks? Talk to Titus and establish authority. Look at the kitchen. Key to Weasel's door. Okay. I genuinely don't remember what I'm really supposed to be doing. But, you know.
Yes?
Okay. So I'm just gonna go out and touch stuff. Ye old trick. The oldest trick in the book. Run around, touch stuff. Because I think that's the wrong button. Open apartment door. The basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard. Get the key. I don't remember who that is. Yeah. Okay. The fat weasel tried to bribe you to unlock a door and leave it unlocked without snooping. Oh, I'm gonna snoop. I'm not... I have to look at it. It's what I do. I'm nosy. Thank God someone remembers what's fucking going on. Realizing that time passes, I think, has genuinely, like, broke me out. Because I'm like, oh god, now I have to make sure I'm not also doing things quickly. Which isn't entirely the case. That's the racist asshole. So I guess I could go... one of my actionable items is checking out the kitchen. Don't worry too much about time, just remember that people gotta sleep. Yeah, that's fair.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The mention of mañana gets his attention. They're friends.
Okay, great.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Horse need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits.
Aha.
Clever move by the Union.
Weird. One moment. My keyboard seems to have ceased function. How strange. That was really weird. My, like, all of my plugins stopped working all at once. Including my headphones. Apparently, I'm not allowed to have sound. Weird. One moment. I would like to be able to hear the game. How interesting. I don't have any sound on anything at all. My microphone is still working, I think. At least it looks like it's working. But my desktop audio is not. Well, thank God you can hear me. I'd just also like to hear the game, please. That was really strange. Maybe one of my cats like walked behind my computer and loosened something. It's warm back there, so they're very attracted. And I simply cannot control anything they do. Okay, the game's back. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Weird. Okay. Fun little technical glitch on the top of the stream. That's always good.
Yes?
Okay, so I guess one mystery solved.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. The man says a couple of sentences in that.
Horse.
Okay, so it's
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems
Okay.
to wait for you to speak. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Great. Okay, so whatever that was, did it. Skill points, huh? I could probably use one of these, honestly. Because I keep getting myself hurt. I have my 2 skill points, so I might as well use one. But I could also use them to unlock another... one of these, huh? Yeah, why don't we do that? It's not a long research time. A revenge cookie box? Essentially, her work told her that she's not allowed to bring in homemade cookies. They have to be store-bought, which is insane. That's like an insane person thing to say. People are just getting really weird about like other people's home kitchens and somehow thinking that like factory settings are somehow better. But like, what's the point of like the holidays if you're not sharing homemade baked goods? Like that feels like also expensive. Yes, but like in this economy, yeah, I don't know. The whole thing's kind of like, to me. Oh god. They required 2 dozen to be bought. I can make that 3 times over with the ingredients at my house. Yeah, and then you're not spending money on it. But you're still, like, participating. I don't know. The whole thing feels very, classist
Looks
to
like
me.
the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
The only person who has a problem with it is the lady who organized it. Yeah, and isn't she, like, some, like, old... honestly, like, old bitch?
About fucking time.
Okay. I don't think I can do that right now. I just don't have the chops for it. Yes,
Can I
my
help
enemy.
you?
Oh, another thing about her. She commented on my sparkle skirt and tights. I assume commented neg.
Another thing. Great. Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
It's pretty strange.
It's not strange, it's inconvenient.
Is it true that there was foul play?
Who told you that?
It doesn't matter. I just want to know who you suspect.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers.
Okay.
He's exhausted from years of dealing with the assholes. That's why he's trying so hard not to be one too.
Everyone said it was cute, but she said, "Oh my god, you startled me with that. I didn't expect someone to be so dressy." Why are old women so mean?
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill.
Okay.
Yes?
Great. I'm just gonna take that.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder
Oh
suspects.
my god.
Just dock workers.
Give me 1 second. There's something going on with my computer. I don't know what it is or why it's happening. Ugh. As suspected, my phone cord was slightly loose, and that is what was making the noise.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Yikes. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Let's. What are we going to do to you?
You were specifically asked not to say that, and then you said it anyway.
The Union isn't going to do anything to you.
Goddamn.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Okay. At least I got some experience out of that. Onion, I need you to not be getting into trouble over there right now. Oh my god. Onion, get out of there. I need Shay to not leave an open bag of chips on her desk. Because he will get in there and he will try to eat it. Okay. Guess I can go look at that. Wait, there's someone up there. How the fuck do I get up there? Have I misplaced all my 1/3 measuring cups? I feel that. That's... gets me up onto the roof, which is not where I think I want to go right now. I feel like I'm wasting time because I'm not 100% on what to do.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh, that's red. Maybe there's something else
The
here.
fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
You aren't gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker. Distraction style.
That's
some sick shit.
not what happened, even a little bit.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it. But first, we split the kilo. Then we shoot the shit.
By kilo you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
I don't, so you need to... Okay.
The fuck are you talking about? Again, Kuno doesn't...
I feel like I might need to give it to him to get him to do something for me, but at the same time, I don't want to give it to him.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white.
Yes, we do.
I think, yeah, we have to ask for help. I mean, I don't think I can
As
shoot
bad
it
as
down.
it is. Us shooting firearms like perp. Go ahead. I'm not stopping.
This is the sorriest pit.
You fucking banani poika.
The cold
Okay.
piece.
I
of
mean, let's
bakelite
try.
on
I don't know
metal
if it's gonna
is
work.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. The bronze.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty? Or what? You gonna do it? Set me free!
Will you be quiet now?
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Sure would be.
Don't.
Do it!
Oh my god!
Intense shit, copper.
Could waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
It's even worse now. Hand-eye coordination. I guess I could put a point in it, but I don't think I'll make it.
The lieutenant takes the...
Fucking pussy didn't shoot!
Didn't shoot me.
We need to go to the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools.
Okay, yeah, so I guess that is what we had to do. That's what I thought we were going to have to do in the first place. I just didn't really want to.
I did not want us to be indebted to a man like Evrard Claire. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That
You need to suck my dick! Why the f-
Man, I guess there's a version of that where you can just kill her. Insane. I still need to open the apartment door. I just, like, don't remember who that is. A lot of the names are not easy to remember for me. They just sort of slip out of my brain. But I guess I could try to go... Because it's... the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard. Have you talked to the old man on the bench? I did on the first day, but I could do that again. Oh, where is he? He's down here, isn't he? This guy or this guy? Because I talked to both of them earlier, but...
I have really...
Yes.
René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance of this? Let me think. I heard some... No, officers.
Then help them, you wimp.
I wish I...
Respect.
I'm not.
Of course he's
Oh,
holding
there's
back.
Renee.
His
I have
mouth
something
is
to
so
talk to
full of
him
union.
about.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Gymnasium. I love that word.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
He seems like a fucking
Of course
scam artist.
he's not a member.
Ever,
He's
I
not a
mean.
member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple.
Oy,
So be ashamed
okay.
of yourself.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I don't think so. But thanks.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you? Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Sure, security theater.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting there reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Okay,
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic?
Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
I think it's related, but
The
okay.
lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Thanks.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Thanks. So I guess that concluded a couple things that I needed to do. Not really incredible stuff, though. Wasn't there something I could talk to you about?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
Hey, Onion,
What's on your
quit
mind?
it! I don't know why he's deciding to be a little freak right now. Onion, I swear to God. He's trying to look out the window, but there's a bunch of stuff piled in front of it. Like, Shay put a bunch of packages in her coat in front of the window, so he can't get to it. So he's, like, straddling the table to try and get to it. Yeah, you can't get in that way, dude. Might as well just let him do what he's gonna do. I think the bottom line is that I kind of have to just deal with doing some stuff that I don't particularly want to do. See, this is where I'm confused. Onion, can you... Sorry, 1 second. Seems like it's going to be a lot of this stream. What's funny is that even though my mic isn't on, if you have closed captionings, you probably can still see what I'm saying. There he is, the criminal. The criminal who does nothing but misbehave. So it's this guy?
How'd you like our harbor?
Nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Are the dock workers involved in
What
the
a
killing?
thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Push how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What do you mean by that?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
So did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
You have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm not really doing this for political reasons.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Sounds shady.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel? When he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Eberhard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There's not really organized anything in this world, so it's not really a dig at me.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
So not wages or pensions or...
This stuff. They already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here
Never
have.
grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
He knows who he is, firmly
All right.
grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
All right.
See, I am primarily a lazy person.
The boss man, Everard. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Desk seemed lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about this.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I am too.
No.
What if?
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it...
Great. Well, I guess we gotta go unlock that door. It's the one thing I know that we can do. So do they, by basement apartment, do they mean over here? Oh, it's this one. That's what they mean by greenhouse. Okay. I understand now. The way that it was described to me was not particularly helpful. I remember that I healed 2 on each when I slept, so I don't want to overuse my items. Cookies in oven now. Cookies sound good. I haven't gone out and done my usual get a bunch of shortbread cookies of the year. Okay, I'm a fucking nosy bitch, so I want to go in there and look around. I'm not just gonna...
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green. You try to be as silent as you can. Finally, the door unlocks with, "Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving."
Gonna go in. Suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over. Book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on this flag. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag. It is but one of the many strange optic atmospheric phenomena of this wondrous archipelago. You're sure you once saw sundogs in your youth, and blue flares.
Lieutenant, the old flag of suzerain.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
You don't matter the flag.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Oh, a shirt. Let's get smarter. Plus, okay, let's keep our shoes on. Plus, that looks nice. Goes well with our horrific necktie.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf, each one a little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering.
Wait, so we found that mug before, the vaguely racist mug from
The
before.
owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
Yeah, me too.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Me too. Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Okay.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically
Holistic
connecting
detective.
to other clues.
That's me.
Down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Alright, we're gonna move on. I think I got everything that I could really get from in here. I stole his shirt. Cool. I guess at this point we loop back to Evrart, because we're not gonna find the guy who was smoking until nighttime, I think. That's the only other thing I can think of to do. 'Cause it's Tuesday, so I can't do anything with the water lock until Wednesday. And I've already paid the fee for today. I have half of what I need for tomorrow. It's rough because I don't really like anyone. Besides Kit, of course.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Great. I met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes. We're all trying to do what's best for Martin 8. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends.
Oh,
I'm not a jealous guy.
we are such good friends. I forgot that we were such good friends.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
What happened to her? Or him, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
We're pals, sure.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
For sure. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
I believe that.
I have
for
no
sure.
interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Okay.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Turns out the strikers were being served an alcoholic brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise
great.
me, Harry.
You called me Mr. Dubois.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
Great.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you?
Jesus.
What are the odds of that?
Low, I guess.
I think the odds of that are very low.
I'll just be honest.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to
Oh,
ask.
well,
Maybe I
great.
can help you out.
Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
Sure.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Okay.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
Tomorrow it's chocolate crinkle cookies. God, that sounds good. You made me hungry, so I started eating the Muddy Buddies that I have on my desk now.
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
They did turn out really good. They're super tasty.
But of course, Harry, your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Let me get this straight. What's my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange.
I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry.
Sure, okay. You're Harold. Harmon. Heraldimus? But that's not what the record
Heraldimus?
says. The record says Harry Dubois. A real man's name. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
I don't know if I want
course,
to chance
Harry,
it. I've got
of
other stuff
course.
to talk to him about.
Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Could you help me get a dead body down from a
You
tree?
might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Kim's got it.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy. You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
Oh, is that the racist that I kicked?
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. Your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
The gun may have been bought from the pawn shop.
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
If I do things for you, will I get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
So speaking of me helping you...
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
I don't fucking like this guy. Let's talk about
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
No,
I have
we're
so
not.
much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people.
I hate
with the
talking
power
to
of
this guy.
politics.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
This weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Okay.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
Tell me about the lynching and the strike connection.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
So the whole neighborhood's in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
So who did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
I'm well aware.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry,
I'm like not beat up over the fact that this guy got himself killed for being a fuckhead. Like I don't really care that he's dead.
Scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
And your lawyer.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Can you get them to cooperate?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I just wanted you to help me with the Hardy
Oh,
Boys.
I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you.
Of course, there's something else that you want me to do. Yet.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
So my answers are, I'm on the right. I like money. I'm on the left. I'm a moralist.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitch.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Well, that doesn't sound
There's
bad.
a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
And where is it?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it.
I
A
can't
gloomy
find it
place.
until tomorrow.
You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
Kim, what do you think?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What happens to the occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask
You
them.
bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
A few details concerning
Most
the murder.
certainly, Harry.
Okay.
Now, by all means, wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
I was wondering how I'm
Here,
supposed to get out.
you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care.
Okay. I have to play his game. I don't really have a choice, regardless of how much I do or don't
You
like
take
him.
the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
the
The
zoning
youth
plan.
center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3
This
stories
is not
tall.
ideal.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
Let's try it.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here.
Okay. I can try it again later, which is fine. Getting closer over here. I'm just gonna let my skill points sit for a minute. I know it's probably not the best, I just don't really know where I want to put them. Okay, it's only 2 o'clock, so I've still got time. Time for what? I don't fucking know, but...
not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
Just something I had to do.
Our personal dynamic has changed. A little. He means very little.
Why are you, no. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders.
He talks so slow, and he's so annoying.
Degrading.
But you're all part of the union?
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simonies. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Okay, Everett told you to help us get the body down from the
So
tree.
it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy.
Okay.
I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're
Gross.
so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Okay.
Yes. That is precise.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise and he
Yeah, fine.
see that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze followed.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body
Look
already.
at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes?
Kim! Gonna start calling Kim Kitty, cause meow. That was bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'll work with whoever I want.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep
And
order.
what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
No.
That's understandable.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Okay. Go to the yard and see what he accomplished. Great. Okay, so let's go look at the body, I guess. Why are you stuck? Harry?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Well,
gently
it's down.
The measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Field autopsy?
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
Honorary rank?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective.
I guess I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
No.
Come back later, Corporal. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay, field autopsy.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Understand.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Let's
That's
fill it
right.
in.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. The
Let's
dead
take the
man
form.
stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and
Great.
lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins.
Begin.
That's you.
The
Initials.
corpse is indifferent to your scribble.
Corner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Write it down.
Next. NA.
Name.
Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
The
Approximately
corpse
50.
looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race.
Mondial.
The pudginess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of
We're
death.
still going with March 4th. 51.
04, 03,
What else?
51.
9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens.
Evidence
None.
of treatment.
At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What does it mean?
Interfering
treatment?
with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
Wait. I'm not so
A
sure.
silent nod. The lieutenant placed. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the Stations of the Breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It
Because,
takes
like,
him
wouldn't
2
him
seconds
being
to
knocked
perform.
from the tree and
Then,
hit with rocks count?
somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Sure.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External
Clothes.
examination.
The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Why would I
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Alright.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh, good thing we got the chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
You jam the cutters right under the knot.
Ugh.
That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already, they're buried deep in the man's flesh. A really, really bad smell is coming from there now.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He
Go
sinks
ahead.
the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Yes, that's much better form than you had. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls
To
apart
have like a
flower
70% chance of
bouquet,
making it and then
revealing
not
the
being able to
dead
make
man's
it
neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
feels like I can't do anything.
Here. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
I'm just gonna move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. Last item, hands.
He's doing it,
Hands
so
are
I'm right.
clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Oops.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotten smell erupts.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Write it down.
Hepatobiliary, NA.
Okay.
Same for toxicology and serology, NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
That's fine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity.
I want to
in
be done
lower
with this, to be
extremities,
honest.
feet, hands, and neck. Visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of
Let's see.
injuries.
We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What's the 4th injury field for?
Just in case.
What about the injuries
Oh.
we inflicted?
So we inflicted them?
Okay, I've
Okay, so
inflicted.
there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it. Better not to muddy the waters.
Back to the injuries.
Injuries.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator
At maximum velocity, fucko!
has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal postmortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark.
Dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be
It
questioned.
doesn't really, though. We kind of know what happened. We
Let's
kind of know
focus.
everything that happened already.
Pronounce this field autopsy over.
How'd it go?
Well, we established probable cause.
What
We were
else?
thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Shut the hell up.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
He's thinking, did I miss something? You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
Might as well.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and...
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Got a gut feeling that there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Let me just
Hurry.
look.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking...
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Maybe I was getting my... I know what this means.
So I've already done all of
later,
that.
Corporal. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Okay, so,
if
like...
possible.
Genuinely, the only things that we really could have missed was something with the hands, some kind of... something there, something with his dick, some kind of something there, or some kind of drug, like he was drugged or something. I don't know if it really matters, though. I don't know if I want to deal with having to ask a bunch of people if I can store a dead man in their fridge. Like, I'm already walking on thin ice with everyone in this fucking town. Fuck it,
If
let's
you
be
think
done.
so, officer, I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there. Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business.
Okay, so I
will meet you
lose
downstairs in the Whirling in Rags tomorrow
Kim for the
morning,
rest of the day.
7:30 sharp.
This means Lieutenant Kisuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You're free to do side tasks and even the main case, though it might be more difficult.
Okay.
If you have nothing to do, read books or sit on the bench on the plaza.
Okay. Just me then.
Mazovian Socioeconomics.
Okay, we finished the thought.
0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a
little too
shit-eating
real.
grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Cool. I don't want that thought. Why don't we internalize this one? So I have a bunch of skill points at this point. Put one there. Because I can't put a lot in these ones. I'm not really sneaky, and that's fine. I do like Inland Empire. It appeals to me. I'll just add those for now, and I'll keep a skill point on the back burner just in case. Oh, I guess I can talk to these guys again. Maybe her also.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Can I tell him that I moved the body?
Can I help you?
Nope. Great.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Oh, yes. It's really...
Let's just see if I can get...
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Oh. Tell me about cool cryptids.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
Tell me about cryptids.
The gnome of Jeroma.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even
So how
found
do you
their
know that it
bodies
has victims?
Because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
So what does it look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Okay.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Did they take a photo?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Yeah, that sounds super real.
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
Strange light?
A mirage or a psychogenous luminance.
How big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
So is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Okay.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan...
There we go.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
It's great shit.
Cryobacter catlensis. Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou.
Wow, they really wrote and
years
voiced
ago.
all of this, huh? What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Being alive is terrible. She injected herself
Yes,
with it.
the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
So an immortal geologist.
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
Wild.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Okay.
The Col de Mama d'Aqua, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Could it be here right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere.
Wow.
And we would...
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
Of course.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
What does it sound
Like
like?
nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it.
This is
Could be
crazy.
anywhere. Everywhere, even.
How could an animal be a
Many
sound?
scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny
I feel like I'm
corpuscle
being pranked
that
right now.
emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
So what is the
Plenty.
evidence?
It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds,
I know what an
were
ornithologist
trying out
is.
a
I'm
new
not an
recording
idiot.
technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with
I'm
the
late, but yay, Lena.
waveforms
She's
of
so fun to chat with.
songbirds.
Yeah, Kim went to go drop off the body, so we are
The
talking about
scientists soon
cryptids.
discovered they could track and
Like,
even
really getting
predict
into it.
what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
Good for her.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them.
Sequester, Time, Joscan. those are but some of the Mamadakwa they followed individually.
Why is the Mamadakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction. They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kulta Mamadakwa population anywhere.
Fascinating.
What about what?
That's all I got.
Of course, dear.
Tell me about your husband.
I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes
doesn't
are
clear
always
it up for
bright
me.
and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
If I was looking for him.
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame.
Okay, great.
And he
That's
has
kind of
longish
more what I
white
was
hair,
looking for.
Usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even. One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
As long as you've been married.
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Okay.
I hope I've been useful. Of course, dear. Of course,
Okay, so that's
dear.
all I can do, talking to her. Oh, it auto-saved.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah. I talked to Everett.
So you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making
You're so annoying, dude.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus up.
Okay, so I'm not getting any more information from these guys that is useful at all. They're just gonna be annoying.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
It's not time yet. That's so weird. Okay. Well, what skill checks do I have around that I can redo? This thing is so hard to control. Fuck it, should I put a point into authority? I mean, a lot of those things that I can try again. Pile of clothes is medium. That seems to be the easiest. Yeah.
Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. There it is again. It must be very close. Keep still. It might. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of child. Oh no. No. Too late. It's gone. Keep your ears peeled then. If the species...
Oh my god, I fucking gained a thought from all that. Are you serious? That's so funny.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing.
Something cold grazes your hand. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the...
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Composure. Cookies. I think I can try the check on him as well.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh no, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. It's so funny. Because I don't have my... I lost my ledger, didn't I? Or no, it's still here.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cap without resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see it's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. Your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline.
Great. I'm gonna read a case file.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Since I basically have a bunch of time while Kim is gone.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito,
because I can just basically like spam
appears
some
on an
experience
8-story
of this,
tenement
right?
overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. Two silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing.
Head.
The text, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
I don't like the message, but I like the mural. Does that make sense?
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us. Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Square bullet holes.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But
that's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
A sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
Oh. The couch.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They did look cool on it.
Yes, as you've said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was.
Sure.
They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual.
Sure.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I ever catch them?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
The murder, I guess.
Tum-tum-tum. At the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead. Of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
How?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah bar.
Right, sorry, the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills.
Okay.
Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Was he a good cop?
No. He was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey.
Yeah.
Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Sure.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Do you get high on it?
No, it's soot and water vapor. It doesn't do anything.
Stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer.
Interesting.
No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 1545. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open. Blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be? Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Table's low, heavy, really sharp edge.
He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, hit his head on the table, and died.
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
For 6 hours.
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was murder at the hookah parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good
It wasn't even a
detective,
murder. It
and
was
about
just a
30
death.
minutes has
It was
passed
just,
piecing it together.
it was just
Next.
an idiot.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Okay, so that's all of those. I guess I could read more, see if I can...
The face of King Freecell smug.
No, I already read all of that. Great. So I guess I'll just go on my way then. Because it's what? 6:30? Oh, I can sit on the bench. It'll let me sit on the bench. I bet that'll do something.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet
Yeah,
ache.
think deep thoughts.
You finally stop picking your nose.
I'll just do one of each, just to see what they do.
Time passes. The sun draws ever closer to the horizon. The sky is a panorama of intense colors. The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing.
Oh, I bet I can find that guy
After a while, you've had
on
enough.
the balcony. Oh, and I thought a thought in that time. Great. Oh, it's not going to narrate this one, I guess. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in a matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. Zoom out distance. Oh. Well, that's nice. Wow! Look at me zooming out.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and
Oh, I haven't gotten this signatures yet, so I shouldn't put the envelope in the mail as of yet. After 2100. Oh, so I'm still a little bit off. Nothing in my inventory I can do.
you take the legal documents out. The worn map Features the patchwork. Your finger moves. Finally.
For a more detailed view of the map,
Okay. Yeah, so there's pretty much nothing else that I can... I guess I'll go wait for a half an hour. I guess I could talk to Annette? That's something else that had a white check that I
The
might
lights
be able
are
to
so
do.
pretty when it gets dark.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There are a few other
Well,
hints.
that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Sure.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
I got a few
She
reasons that I
nods,
think you might.
half provocative, half enthusiastic.
It's your mother.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
I hope it was entertaining.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
To do something about
You're
me.
quite sober.
I'm also sad and my head
I'm
hurts.
sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Why does it feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
We've met
Yes,
before.
I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologizing to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably girding to. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
I failed the entertain check in my playthrough. I failed it yesterday. I saw that it was available again,
Oh,
so I thought I'd
baby,
give it a try
that's not
since
what you
I've
have
got
to worry about. Worry about the important
nothing else to do. Why didn't you tell
I
me?
didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, that did not use up a lot of time, let me tell you that much. Sit your happy ass down, Harry.
You sit.
We're gonna wait 30 minutes.
Time passes. The
Great.
sun draws ever closer.
Me and my yellow gloves are gonna go for a walk. Presumably there will be more bottles tomorrow.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
One day I'll get it. I just keep trying?
This door is made of metal. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening, after 2100.
Okay. So I just basically have to keep checking back? I mean, at this point, I might as well... I might as well just make it tomorrow. That way I can get Kim back and I can do the water lock and all of that sort of stuff. Because I feel like I've sort of hit a wall today on the amount of stuff that I can do. Which is probably a good thing, like, overall. I've already paid my room for tonight. I did it first thing in the morning.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the door is closed.
Anyway, I just wanted to see what would happen. Close that. I don't think there's...
The window stands broken in its frame.
Too
You
many
see some
checks.
lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult. The fan stands still. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
How did you earn enough for the room? It's so much. I have been doing, like, picking up every single bottle that I walk by and making sure that I'm really on top of that. Yeah, so I guess the only check that I can do is the chain cutter check to fix the faucet. And I'm scared. I'm scared of doing that. What's our probability on that?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Nope.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned.
Okay, let's make it tomorrow.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window.
See if we have some weird
The
fucking
mattress
dreams again
creaks
tonight,
as you close
huh?
your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty
Gotta
song
love
to sing.
that withdrawal.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to
And
it.
why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
I need medical attention.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I'm looking at all people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
All right, back to full. Fantastic. I guess I should close that door, but it doesn't really matter. Nothing meaningful in that room anyway.
Yes?
Just saying good morning.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash.
Freight, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Then why are you...
That's pretty funny. Okay, so a lot of the same people. Oh, these guys are different.
You look like shit.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
It's intentional.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you. Don't even try to win him over. He won't.
Who the fuck's this guy?
You know what it is.
It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
What do you know me from?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's
Okay.
not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
So station 40.
Okay.
What would our relationship be in this
Let's be
alternate
crazy.
universe?
Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Goodest of the good cops really get Kim to trust you? Interesting. Okay. You seem like a bit of a drag.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely... And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man policing unit. Anyone else would just slow you down. Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this, but... Police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
What?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Great.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
Cool, whatever.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
I'm just gonna
About
do it.
what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I like a sack of shit.
He didn't answer your question.
No.
Can you answer some questions then? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
I basically already did.
Actually, I don't.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
So, do you know who hanged him?
I do know who hanged him.
Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Okay,
Fine, okay.
So, yeah,
not yet.
I can see that. I don't know. Oh my god. Watch out for yourself.
Interesting, okay.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Kinda
There's
weird.
something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But yes, just cross it off the list. It's...
Try that again.
I can't. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
I don't remember yet.
God fucking shit.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter,
Male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Interesting.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
You're a patrol
Yes,
officer.
I am.
Are you the
I'm
cavalry?
definitely not the cavalry.
I'm
I
also a
know.
cop.
Here's the real deal.
Thanks, Kim. Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Solve crimes is my main goal. Nah, make Kim have high approval. They're a little hand in hand, but solving crime doesn't feel like the main thing here,
Okay,
to be
fine.
honest.
Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are
What
you from?
precinct?
Am I from? God.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Are we
God
or are we
damn
not?
it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to your...
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right?
So you're with
Of
him.
course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Seems like a
Well,
good
he's
guy.
not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? I
So am
don't...
I.
I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the
I'm
police,
just
doing
looking
here?
out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policeman?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
Alright, so that's definitely important. But, it's gonna be whatever it is. Yeah, anything to say, Kim?
Yes?
Okay, great. We really, cleared that up. Okay, so now that it's Wednesday, do I have to... Wednesday morning. So, I mean, it's Wednesday morning, basically.
A rusting control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the water lock starts moving.
Great. This is at least some kind of progress.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, don't...
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then
I mean,
the
this is the
next.
next thing that we kind of need to do.
That's the task chain.
Collect my cans for the day. I need to go to Frita anyway.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. Wow. I didn't know you worked for the unions. Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now.
Electrochemistry,
Speed
I need you to
and
chill out.
Gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Does the Frita have a warehouse in the back of the whirling
A
rags?
warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I
Give me
don't
something
really
to work
care.
with here.
She looks up from...
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here, okay?
Reality? You mean what reality?
Sure, the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
Okay, how about the physical reality?
I don't know. What about
Where
we're
are
in
we?
for it?
Where
As
are we?
mankind, or as a nation, or
Sure, as
in
a
good
mankind.
place? I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock's
broken.
work.
Coalition.
Our government? Or
Yeah.
do you mean something else?
The revolution.
When ordinary people take over the Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
Cool, so all that's taken care of, got a little XP out of it, that's great.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying.
Great. Go pay for my room for today. Get that out of the way. Not that I much enjoyed taking that giant novelty check, but we do what we must.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good.
Yep.
You got the room.
Okay, so we're gonna head across into the other side of town. See what's happening over there, I guess. And that way at least I'll like have some stuff to do next time we play. Oh, there's stairs. I thought that it was just flat. I was like, where are you going? Okay. What's this? What's going on with that? A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Great, 90 cents. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Finally, a new area. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tower plant. Oh. Perhaps a sad song for us to sing.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Bloc obscur?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
With some music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
There's no way to listen to the tape, but even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
Must be a sad song.
A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Yeah, I remember seeing it there. I just don't know if I have the resources to spend my money on something like that right now.
Banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. That rebel who jumped the canal and broke the waterlock, this is their doing.
This is where the rebel who jumped the canal ended up. Not so daring
No,
anymore.
Not so daring at all.
Just take a look.
We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
What's the make of this MC? Can
The
I see a
logo
logo?
is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
My hand over
The
there.
motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
This must be where the journey came to an
Your
abrupt
mocking
end.
tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
This is serious.
Yes. Let's
What
wait
should
for
we
the
do?
low tide and see what's inside.
How long?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
The way that he is sitting on that, do you...
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice
Hold
crack.
on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
It's impossible to say if it's happening, if the water is receding. All you feel is a lot of time going by. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or a river of
Well,
leeches?
historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
I love how seriously he takes me when I'm absolutely fucking
Clouds
batshit.
on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you had to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
With a gun to your head.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
a number on the side.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Kim can riff, and I love him for it.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
It's my fucking car, isn't it?
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do? No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea?
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say. There is also a fourth thing you've lost. More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Let's see what's in there. God damn it.
Yes, let's go take a look.
I'm the traffic hooligan. Fuck. My badge. And a jacket. I have good luck with shivers, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, so I have my badge now.
Yes?
Nothing that you have to say. Understandable, I suppose. Okay, so that's pretty much it for over here. That's, that was great. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. I mean, I'm sure we can guess who those belong to. Underside of a boat has recently been tarred. Is that the skiff? Boat tucked underneath the cover. Dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. Postcard. Oh, Bonut. Dark red chair. Let's switch out. Nothing else really, okay. I shall switch out again. Oh boy. I am even more of a mess than I had originally thought. How wonderful. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved them.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Ah. Just collecting my cans. Oh, pants? Oh, quick travel unlocked. That's nice. Construction material. I don't want to miss anything down here before I travel too far up this way. Okay, so that literally was it. I managed to avoid missing anything. Cool. Boots. I kind of like my little green shoes though. They match my horrific necktie.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
What's your
My
name?
name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why would you need that?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
I wonder why more women don't arm themselves if it's so effective.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
Most people I've met are scared.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
She's not afraid, however. Does that make her not dangerous?
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's he
Gone.
at? Gone.
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Time is the best cure for sorrow.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need...
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
No. Oh my god. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
What do you do?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Why don't you leave?
Go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
I understand what you're saying.
Exactly. I don't mean to complain about my sad, pauper life. We do manage all right. We're tough people here.
She would like to complain. She would like that very much. But she can't, and she won't. Though, has gotten her this far, and she's not giving it up.
I'm looking for someone.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care
People
to
who look
elaborate?
for imaginary animals.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Haven't heard about
Two
those.
old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I'm not gonna bother her with the envelope yet. Alright, well, I'm gonna save, because it's just about time to be done. As much as I want to keep playing. Alright, well, looks like that's gonna be it for me. It's kind of a good-ish stopping point. There's plenty more to do. But we did get to have a cool conversation, and we still have enough money to pay for tomorrow night, which we'll probably need to do. Lots of stuff to do. I wouldn't say that we did anything, like, particularly groundbreaking, but sometimes that's the way it is with a puzzle game. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know exactly what the schedule is going to look like for next week because it is the holidays and I'll be out of town for some of it. But I'm hoping maybe I can pull off like Monday and Sunday. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Anyway, I'll post a stream schedule. I'll let you guys know. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you, hopefully, sometime next week. And if I don't, I hope you're having a happy holiday season, whichever one of those myriad of winter events you celebrate. Okay,